Yeah, and I'm back with some more George Carlin, the greatest GOAT. You understand what I'm saying? Only reason why I like George Carlin more than other comedians is because his outlook in life. You know what I'm saying? His mindset, his critical thinking. You know, he's a philosopher, so he's not just all about jokes. It's jokes, but it's real stuff. You understand what I'm saying? This is another one of his show when he's on the Carson Tonight Show. You know, Johnny Carson. Let's go ahead and press play.
I just don't think it can ever come to that point until we eliminate the fear of words altogether, you know.
Right. What would you like to go out and address the
Try
people
some
on
other
tonight?
words.
Would you like
I'll
to?
try to avoid the big seven.
Whatever. The Big Seven.
And then, mind you, this was after he was arrested. I believe he was arrested for a show he did.
It's always nice to come over here and perform my unnatural act. That is my job, performing an unnatural act before a whole bunch of people. It's no fun without the people watching. This is an unusual job. This is my job. Welcome to my job. My job. Hi. My job involves words. We were talking about words mostly. I really love them and became fond of them very early in life. They fool you. They're fun. One of my favorite words, as I've mentioned to you before, is you hear it in commercials: semi-boneless ham. There are certain words I can't understand. How can something be semi-boneless? It has a bone or it doesn't, and it's boneless. And then there's boned chicken. It's boned? Yes, there are no bones in it. What do you mean? It's boned? If you would bone something, no, that's not right. Forward lateral. Football has a forward lateral. Explain that to me, if you will. A partially blocked kick. Why does back come before forth? Shouldn't it be forth and back? Why back and forth? Stop and go. Certainly you must go before you stop. If you change your plans and you alter your plans, you've done the same thing. But if you change your pants and you alter your pants, you've done two different things. Why is there no word called near-fetched? There are some things for which there are no words. When you're walking on a busy street and you walk almost into someone and you both decide to correct 3 times in a row the wrong way and you do this thing with each other, there's no name for that. If you tell your friend you did that, I just met a guy and we went like this, you know. No name for that. There's no name for those 2 little lines on the upper lip that come down from your nose. Really, they don't. What are they? I don't say, gee, I hurt my line. And the value of words, the emotional value that changes as you grow up. Remember when you were a kid, the word trouble, what it meant? Oh, I'm in trouble. Trouble. You're in trouble. I'm in trouble. And right after that would come, remember the word please when you really meant it? Not please pass the salt, but please. Oh, please, please, no, please. No, please, please, oh, please, please, let me go, please, please. Please, man, please, man, please, man, please, man. Maybe that's where that came from. I love the coincidence of words, too. And just one more chance, just give me one more chance. Words they used to you when you were a kid that you never hear when you grow up. Remember, like, get down off there, you'll break your neck. No one ever says you'll break your neck. No one ever broke their neck then when you were a kid. You never heard of that kid broke his leg, broke his arm, and break your neck. Put down that stick, you'll put somebody's eye out with that. Never heard of a guy who had an eye put out with a stick. You'll catch pneumonia. Don't pick at it. In or out, in or out. Come on. Yeah. So anyway, then you have, oh, by the way, one thing, if you're a fan of your childhood, when you go back to the house where you grew up, after you've walked around a little in the house as an adult, walk around at the height you used to walk around when you were a kid. And all of those sense memories will come back to you that you wouldn't have seen. You look at the windowsill and, oh, yeah. Oh. And the paint was cracked and this was a river, right? Oh, yeah. It's really great fun. Names are another kind of words. I've often mentioned to you that when I'm in a bus depot or a train station, I can never eat in the dining room because it's usually called terminal diner or terminal lunch. You know. The name George is a hard name to grow up with. Everyone's always singing that dumb song to you. Georgie Porgy. No other guy's name, no other person's name had a dumb song all the time. 37 times a day. Georgie Porgy pudding pie, kissed the girls and made them cry. What do you mean, made them cry? Why would they cry, man? When the boys come out to play, Georgie Porgy ran away. Oh, whoa, man. George, let George do it. All those dopes in the commercials, ring around, George. Bad name, you have to grow away from it. Melvin, I feel sorry for Melvins and Irvings. People make fun of those names. Percy Melvin Irving. As our outgoing Secretary of Defense, Melvin Laird, it scared me during the Amchitka H-bomb countdown, which they were covering on the radio out here. With the big A, the big blast coming up about 2 hours and 15 minutes from now, the big A, the big H-bomb. They kept mentioning Melvin Laird could call off the test, and I thought, the guy in charge of all the H-bombs, his name is Melvin. Hope he's not mad at us, you know? Call me, Melvin. Alone.
See, like, you could tell this is where he was developing that mindset.
The name that was most used in history has to have been Jesus' name, Jesus Christ. It wasn't really a first and last name situation. We treat it that way, Jesus Christ. It sounds like that. Harry Anderson, Bill Willman, Jesus Christ. It just seems that way. I often wonder if he had had a different last name, another Jewish name, Bloom. If he had been Jesus Bloom, how different things would have been. First of all, Christians would have been bloomers. Really. And people wouldn't have taken them seriously. You know, well, the bloomers are here. Get the bloomers out here. You'd have Texas Bloomer University and Young Men's Bloomer Association. And in August, people would say, Bloom, it's hot. One tiny thing. I'm just about out of words now for the moment. I have only 7 left. You know them. I can't say them, but you all know what they are, and at home you can think.
Oh, I get it now. So I guess he had certain words he said that got him arrested, and that's why he has another segment called 7 Dirty Words. Probably couldn't say it on national TV, but I guess like when he do his stand-ups, that's a different thing. Well, if you like what you saw, make sure you hit that subscribe and definitely keep following for some more. I'll see you on the next one. Later.